Hi and welcome to Hot Teas and a Cool Sand Wedge. My name is Les Arnett and I'm going to be your guide in this series of programmes. You can forget about the wind, rain and winter rules. We're going to be looking at holiday golf in the sun. In this programme we'll be travelling back to the south of France, an area more famous for its coastline and nightlife than its bunkers and greens. We'll be looking at Golf Esterel-Maeva latitudes near Saint Raphael, going inland a little to Saint Baume and ending up right by the sea with Frégate. So, we're back off to the south of France, using Nice as our entry point and driving along the coast. But before we sample our first golf course, we're going to drop in at the most famous fishing village in the world, Saint-Tropez. Although most boats moored here haven't got a fishing rod between them. If you're coming to the south of France to play golf, then you really must come to Saint-Tropez. In fact, I think it's the law. If it's not, they ought to make it one. It's the best place in the world for the sport of people watching. There's no doubt about it, there's something fascinating about watching other people. And at Saint-Tropez, everyone is there to watch everyone else. You have people on the quayside watching the well-heeled on their boats. Then you have the more casual observers at the pavement cafes, studying the quay watchers and the wealthy. And finally, you have the well-heeled watching everyone watching them. It all sounds a bit odd, but it's easy to get caught up in it. The most popular time for this sport is in July and August. In fact, it gets so popular, the roads jam up for hours. The best time to visit is in spring or autumn, when the watching is at a more leisurely pace. Saint-Tropez does have more to offer than the voyeur's pleasure. It has artists crowding one side of the quay, selling original artworks. There's also a weekly market in the town square for locals and self-caterers alike. But to get the most from this fishing village, explore the back streets and walkways of the old town. There are some great restaurants and bars there to enjoy without the watching throng. I know what you're thinking. Is this a golf programme or what? OK, let's check out some fairways. The first course we're going to look at is Golf Esterel-Maeva latitudes. The stats are it is an 18-hole, par 71, 5,921 metre course, opened in 1991. Ooh, tell me a little bit about this course.
This course is a tactical course.
Right.
Sometimes you have to play irons, and sometimes you can play the driver. Not so long, but the greens are special with many slopes. So if you are a good putter, you can do a good score.
Is it a difficult course?
No, not so difficult, and it's flat. You don't need buggy necessary.
We're going to play, or you're going to play, a very special hole here, aren't you?
Yeah.
The sixth.
This one is a beautiful one with a big legend. They tell that the women's, which are
unfaithful,
yeah, excuse me,
that's all right.
were put in the lake.
So it's full up, is it?
Yes, it is.
And where do they put the unfaithful men?
Oh, no, man, no.
Oh, this is France. This is France.
Yeah,
they're allowed. Okay. So this is a very tricky hole, and I think you're going to have to look at it to believe it.
Okay, if I do a hole-in-one, you pay me a glass of champagne?
If you do a hole-in-one, I'll give you a bottle of champagne.
Oh, okay,
go
super.
For it. Great shot.
Thank you.
Great shot. But not a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, or can you offer me a bottle of beer if I do a birdie?
Beer for a birdie?
Yeah.
Okay, you're on. Oh! I think that was close enough. I think that. I think for a bottle of beer, you deserved that. That was hard luck.
I offer you a beer.
Oh, right, that's even better. You offer me one. I like that one. The course is situated about a mile from the beach of Saint Raphael and is very much a holiday golf course. But that's not to demean it in any way. The design is by Robert Trent Jones Sr. and the layout has a definite American feel about it. The umbrella pines wind their way through much of the course, which does give some shade, but the fairways are wide enough for them not to be too much of a hazard. There are some undulations, but on the whole there are no real hills, and it's not a problem to walk the course. Mind you, there are buggies for the less energetic and the downright lazy. As I said, this is a holiday course, and there's a hotel right next to the clubhouse. This is the 3-star Maver Latitudes. Because of its location, the hotel is used by a wide mix of holidaymakers during the summer months, and certainly isn't dominated by golfers, although the decor never lets you forget what's surrounding you. Well, it's time to move on. As we are so close to the sea, I think we should spend a couple of minutes checking out beach culture. There are stacks of beaches along the coastline, and if all you want to do is lie and fry, then try the smaller coves, as most beaches have a lot going on. Water sports abound, and if you feel the need to conquer the waves, then there are countless ways to try. Some much more expensive than others. Still, not every craft costs a fortune. Some also cost us our dignity. It is impossible to travel through the south of France without seeing hundreds of vineyards scattered all over the countryside, and I feel it is my duty to pop into one of them and check out what's on offer there.